Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us this it's afternoon for me, but I think it might be evening for some of you. Welcome to the Region 9 and thank you. Welcome to the Region 9 award ceremony and region updates. I'm Sherry Souza. I'm the Region 9 chair, and we're really happy to have you today. So I'm going to turn it over to Sam Goodrich, who is one of our co-chairs for the award ceremony, and we'll have him take it away.
All right, thank you. So hi, everyone. My name is Sam Goodrich, and I am the co-coordinator for awards and scholarships for Region 9. Up next, we have a video from Charlie Nutt, the executive director of NACADA. Hopefully, you've all downloaded the NACADA app and have been playing the event game, because everyone who achieves at least 50% of the points for the game gets entered for a chance to have a virtual coffee date with Charlie, and the winner can even bring up to 5 colleagues. This is a great opportunity because Charlie is going to be retiring after nearly 14 years at NACADA's helm. His 43-year career as an educator and in senior positions within, within NACADA make him an invaluable resource. Now, without further ado, here's a message from Charlie. Oh, I'm gonna have to share my sound. Sorry, give me just a second. Zoom changed things on me. I have to enable my sound. There we go. It's up here. There we go. Share computer sound.
Hello, everyone. I'm Charlie Nutt. I'm Executive Director of NACADA, and I just want to welcome all of you to the Region 8 and Region 9 award ceremonies. Every year, one of the most important things for our annual region conferences are the awards, and how do we do those awards and how we set those forward. So this is such a wonderful opportunity to welcome all of you here, but to also acknowledge the award winners. Thank you for all you do for your students. Thank you for all you do for your institutions. What you do makes a difference in students' lives, and I really want to thank you for that. I also want to thank the awards committees, because none of this could happen without the awards committees. So thank all of you. So have a great award ceremony. So proud of each and every one of you. Thank you so very much.
All right, and that was our message from Charlie. Up next is the awards presentation itself. For that, I'd like to I would like to introduce my co-coordinator, Arlene Leon Guerrero. Arlene, please take it away.
All right, thank you, Sam. Let me just go ahead and share screen here. All right, welcome everyone. So we're going to go ahead and start off with our 2021 Excellent in Advising Award winners. So let's get started. Our conference attendee scholarship winner is Mr. Hyman Alvia from Mount San Jacinto College. As a full-time counselor, Hyman counsels students regarding academic planning, career exploration, transfer planning, probation petitions, and personal social concerns. He has vast experience in working with individuals from diverse cultural and socioeconomic backgrounds. Hyman states this award will allow him to use all networking and leadership opportunities and professional development activities to enhance the student services within his department. Advising Administrator Award, Mr. Caton Carter, University of California, Davis. Caton currently serves as the Executive Director of Student Affairs Retention Initiatives, Director of the Strategic African American Retention Initiative, and Director of the Strategic African American Retention Director of the Center for African Diaspora Student Success at UC Davis. He is described as a visionary leader and administrator invaluable to the work of retaining underrepresented students. Caton has tirelessly and persistently advocated for institutional change to address systemic racism, to foster a more inclusive and diverse campus environment. Advising Innovation winner, Ms. Corinne Vieira and the Sierra College Success Center team. As the Director of Student Success, Corinne was instrumental in the development of the Sierra College Success Center that supports a comprehensive guided pathways approach bound to the equity efforts of all students' college journey. Corinne and her support specialists move quickly to implement new technology, provide a point of connection and triage for campus and constituencies while addressing the immediacy of students' relational engagement needs. Advising Innovation Certificate of Merit, Matthew Markin from California State University, San Bernardino. Matt, a NACADA Region 9 member, together with Colin Cronin, NACADA member from Dublin City College in Ireland, created a transcontinental academic advising podcast as a means to highlight those around the world to share knowledge, best practices, and personal advising stories that listeners can learn from and connect with. Over 25 episodes of the Adventures in Advising podcast have been published, with 64 individuals from 42 different institutions interviewed, with a multiple of advising topics covered. Advisor primary role, Leanna Friedrich from University of California, Davis. Leanna has over 5 years of experience in academic advising. She is passionate about guiding all students toward academic, social-emotional, professional, and personal success. As an academic advisor, Leanna strives to empower students to take responsibility for their education while supporting them wholeheartedly in the process. Leanna contributed to the development of the Academic Peer Advising Certificate Program based on NACADA's advisor training competencies. Her ongoing involvement in both professional and peer advising training is rooted in her passion for teaching. Community College Advising co-winners, Mrs. Nicole Mitani from Honolulu Community College, and Dr. Lauren Prepose Forsen from the University of Hawaii at Manoa. As an academic counselor for liberal arts, Hawaiian studies, and natural science programs at the Honolulu Community College, Nicole assists students in transferring to a 4-year university. Nicole works closely with Dr. Lauren Prepose Forsen, UHM transfer specialist, in developing and strengthening the relationship between HCC and UHM. Dr. Lauren Prepose Forsen, the transfer specialist with the Manoa Transfer Coordination Center at UHM, spends about 50% of her time advising students from the University of Hawaii community colleges on how to transfer to UHM successfully. Lauren and Nicole have worked together on several projects, such as the KAEA transfer program, to better serve transfer students at HCC. Their collaboration has proven successful, as 80% of students referred to Lauren are by Nicole. Over the last 4 years, UHM Transfer Advising Services has become more accessible to HCC transfer students, and with an increase in students being served every year. Faculty Advisor, Dr. Michelle Rippey from California State University, East Bay. Dr. Michelle Rippey is an assistant professor in the Department of Criminal Justice. Advising became a formal part of Michelle's job when she was hired in a tenure-track position in 2016, and has regularly met with approximately 200 students per semester for advising. From her work in the field, Michelle arranges internship and career fairs, webinars, meet and greets with local criminal justice and social justice agencies, allowing students to learn about opportunities firsthand. Faculty Advisor, Certificate of Merit, Dr. Jim Fatal from University of California, Davis. Jim is the Faculty Master Advisor for the Animal Science and Management major. As the academic leader for the major, Jim plays an important role in both the administration of the program and in providing direct advising to students. Jim is also a strong advocate for student health care. He works to ensure that health services are readily available to all students. Jim's dedication to students and the innovative programs he has developed has had significant impacts on the success of students throughout the college and campus. New advisor, Mrs. Jolene Meneno from the University of Hawaii at Manoa. Jolene is currently an academic advisor at the College of Education's Office of Student Academic Services. She provides academic advising for students pursuing undergraduate degrees in education and kinesiology and rehabilitation science, post-baccalaureate certificates in education, and COE graduate programs. She has facilitated trainings for UH faculty and staff, teaching them the skills to assist students who are developing mental health disorders or who are in crises. Jolene has developed several retention programs and is described by her colleagues as an effective advisor who has made a tremendous impact in the 2 years she has been with the College of Education. Acknowledging our 2020 award winners, excellent in advising. Sheetal Cervais, University of Nevada, Las Vegas, new advisor. Tracy Pascual-Dia, St. Mary's College of California, advising administrator. Jacqueline Trejo, California State Polytech University, advising innovation. Honora Knop at University of California, Davis, advising equity champion. Elvira Galvan Hack, University of California, Davis, advisor primary role. Vanessa Chong, University of Hawaii, Manoa, conference presenter scholarship. Aldrin Santa Maria, University of Nevada, Reno, Institute Seminar Scholarship. Daniel Nickerson, California State University, San Bernardino, Palm Desert Campus, faculty advisor. Grace Castaneda, California State University, Northridge, annual conference presenter. And Jennifer Maitland, University of California, Irvine, annual conference attendee scholarship. Congratulations to all the winners. Please make note that the deadline for several award categories of the Global Awards Program is April 2nd. You can get more information at the NACADA website. Be on the lookout for the announcement for open nominations for the 2022 Region 9 Awards sometime in the fall. Thank you. So back to you, Sherry.
Thanks so much, Sam and Arlene, and a huge congratulations to all of our Region 9 award and scholarship recipients. I'm so happy that you guys applied, and the great work that you're doing really should be recognized. So while we wish we could do this in person, I just want to send a huge congratulations to you all. So for everyone out there in Zoom land, thank you so much for joining us today for our award ceremony. I'm going to move on to our region update. Let me share my screen. Okay, so this is what we're going to go over today. I'm going to start with our welcome, just do a really quick region overview, kind of discuss our region goals, talk about our highlights that we have going on in the region, talk about how you can get involved, and just make a mention of some of our upcoming events. So before I get started, I like to kind of go over our region. So NACADA is made up of 10 different regions. We belong to Region 9. So Region 9 encompasses Nevada, California, Hawaii, the Northern Mariana Islands, Guam, and American Samoa. And as of last week, we had 888 members. So in Chinese culture, that's an auspicious number. So I thought that was kind of fun. So 888 members. California had the largest amount of members with 671 coming from 91 institutions. Nevada was next with 157 members across 8 institutions. Then came Hawaii with 56 members across 11 institutions, and Guam with 4 members across 2 institutions. So although our membership has declined slightly from 1,106 in April of last year, the diversity represented across the institutions has grown. So we've added a couple more community colleges onto our list of members, and we have more institutions represented in general. We're also super excited for our Guam members, really looking forward to growing our membership also in American Samoa and the Northern Marianas Islands in the near future. So to give you an idea as far as who's here with us today. So I know we have 109 of you with us today in our region update, but there are a total of 555 attendees across Region 8 and 9. And a little over half of those, 299 of us, are from Region 9. So we have 180 from California, 5 from Guam, 28 from Hawaii, and 86 from Nevada. and people from across the US and abroad, 256 of them. So I guess I'm showing you this really to say that I hope you had time to interact with others during our conference orientation and networking sessions. I know that was a lot of fun this morning. If you haven't had the chance to reach out to others, we do have the area connection times that are going to be happening tomorrow morning. Well, I guess depending upon where you are tomorrow. And then even on our conference social wall. So we have a really good diverse group of people here today. And I really encourage you to reach out to them much as you would in a regular in-person conference, because there's a lot of people, not only from our region, but from Region 8 and abroad as well. So I want to take some time to recognize our steering committee members. So steering committee, if you are here, can you just unmute yourself? I just have everyone in alphabetical order. So these are the men and women who've really helped shape our region over the past year. As steering committee members, we meet once a month to discuss regional goals and initiatives, and also discuss how we can better serve Region 9 membership. The region's purpose is to support NACADA's mission by facilitating professional development activities, networking opportunities, leadership development, and member and recruitment and service. I really want to acknowledge the time that everyone on the steering committee has put in, as we typically will meet once a month. And they've all contributed to a lot of energy and time over the past year, especially over the past year, as we really work to provide opportunities for people through this pandemic. So I'm going to start with Amber Dillon. She's from the University of California, Berkeley. She's our past region chair.
Hello, everyone. Welcome. I'm Anthea Yugawa. I am from UC Berkeley and a college advisor there, and I am the diversity coordinator on the steering committee.
Hi, everyone. I'm Arlene Leon Guerrero, University of Guam, senior student academic counselor. I am the membership and awards coordinator.
I'm Sherry Souza, again from University of Hawaii Community Colleges and the region chair. We have Elizabeth Tisdale, who's from University of California, Riverside. She was our 2020 conference chair. Not sure if Jesse's in here. He may be doing conference things. So we have Jesse Poole from Nevada State College. He is our 2021 conference co-chair. Okay, and then we have Christy Yoshikawa. She's from Kapi'olani Community College. She's our Hawaii State liaison. Maria Domingo from Cal State University San Bernardino is our professional development coordinator. I know I saw the next person on our list.
Sherry, I think folks are having an issue unmuting.
Oh,
there we go.
Now it's working.
There we go.
Jesse, do you want to go?
Sure, might as well. Hi, everybody. I'm Jesse Poole, Nevada State College conference co-chair, formerly coincidentally from Region 8, but now I'm in 9.
And I'm Matt Markin from Cal State San Bernardino. I was serving on the steering committee as a past conference co-chair, and will be serving as the incoming Region 9 chair starting in October. So thank you all for voting, and I look forward to working with all of you and following the great work that Sherry Souza has been doing over the last 2 years.
Hi, everyone. I'm Mercedes Butler. I am the MGMCOP Learning Concierge at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, and I am the Nevada State Liaison, and I look forward to connecting with you all.
Hello, everyone. Michael Sorsosimo from the Loyola Marymount University in Los Angeles. I'm an academic advisor in the School of Education, and I am the graduate advising coordinator.
Hi, everyone. I'm Nicole Stella, and I'm one of your co-chairs for the conference this week, and I work at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas.
Then we also have Thomas McGraw from University of California, Riverside. He is the community college liaison.
Hi, everyone. My name is Tiffany Schmier. I am a senior academic advisor at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, and I am the social media and communications coordinator.
Hi, everybody. My name is Winnie Tang, she, her, hers. My job title at the University of California, Santa Cruz is a lead academic preceptor, which is just another way of saying a supervising college advisor. And my role on the steering committee is the California State Liaison.
Winnie, I want your title. That
It
is
means
awesome.
no one never knows what a preceptor is, so I always have to define it.
Yeah, but it has the word scepter in it.
You should walk around with a wand.
Yes.
Well,
And the cape.
So this is our steering committee, and you can see we're a lot of fun. And so, I really encourage you to reach out to us if you have any questions, comments, suggestions. All of us are more than happy to talk to you. And it also brings me up to my next slide, which are upcoming elections. So you may have noticed there were some term dates next to some of the or actually on all of the members of our steering committee. All of our terms are 2-year appointments and are 2-year terms and are staggered for sustainability and leadership carryover. So I want to just take a minute to highlight some of the steering committee positions that are going to be open in a couple of months and really encourage you to consider applying. It's a great opportunity to get more involved with NACADA. It's a lot of professional development. This opportunity is really what you make of it. It is a volunteer opportunity, but it really gives you the chance to learn more about yourself, the organization, and how you can give back. And I think we have a lot of fun, as you can tell by the crown and cape and scepter that apparently Winnie's going to be donning soon. So the first position that is going to be coming up for elections is going to be the diversity coordinator. So that position is currently held by Anthea Yugawa. So you can always reach out to her if you have specific questions. But the diversity coordinator supports the efforts to improve diversity, equity, and inclusion for Region 9 membership in terms of representation and advising development content. That position also recommends actions, initiatives, and programming in support of diversity, equity, and inclusion. The other position is California State Liaison, currently held by Winnie Tang. And that position is in charge of presenting California issues relevant to NACADA to the steering committee and representing NACADA at state level conferences and meetings and promoting NACADA and the value of academic advising within the state of California. We also have the community college liaison position coming up, and that position is held by Thomas McGraw. And that's to present community college issues relevant to NACADA and the steering committee. Also have the social media and communications coordinator position held by Tiffany Schmier. And that position ensures the accuracy of the Region 9 website by updating and refreshing content in collaboration with the executive office, and also updates and monitors the social media pages. So want to do a shout out to Tiffany. If you have been following us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, she's the one who's maintaining all of that. So thank you, Tiffany, for keeping us on track and in the social world out there. And we also have, we are planning a 2022 conference. So we'll be talking about that a little bit more later, but we do have a 2022 conference co-chair position that is open. So if you are interested in getting involved, if you had a great experience at this or any of the other NACADA conferences, I would encourage you to reach out because we need people to help plan conferences. So the timeline for all of these elections, everything except the conference co-chair, we'll be doing a call for nominations in July. And so you should be getting an email in your NACADA email, and that's going to be a call for nominations. So you can always nominate yourself, you can nominate colleagues. I really encourage you to, if you're interested, please nominate yourself because it's a great chance just to get more involved. And I know sometimes we sell ourselves short. So, just nominate yourself if you're interested. And then we're going to have voting in August, and we'll also have the results in August. And then the terms will begin in October at the annual conference. So that's going to be coming up in the summer. And the steering committee will be led by the wonderful Matt Markin, who we met one slide ago. And yeah. All right. So I'd also like to recognize our 2021 Region 9 Conference Committee. So as you all know, our conference is a joint conference with Region 8, but these are just the Region 9 folks who are on the conference committee. I want to recognize Nicole, Stella, and Jesse Poole. They have really taken the conference planning to a new level. When they signed on to help with this, we were thinking we were going to be in Las Vegas, which would have been a lot of fun, but probably maybe not as comfortable as we are today. So they signed on thinking that we're planning an in-person conference at the Golden Nugget in Las Vegas. That all pivoted pretty quickly when we realized the pandemic was not under control, as we've seen in aspects all over our lives. But they were really flexible. They've just really had such a great attitude and great leadership skills as they led the conference committee to kind of create what you're seeing today. So thank you so much, Nicole and Jesse, for everything that you've done. Under their leadership, they had an amazing conference team who really worked tirelessly, put in a lot of time, dedication, and energy to create all of the different sessions, the different events, the game, the social wall, the pets posting. That's really kind of fun to look at. So I encourage, if you haven't checked it out yet, check out the conference pets. But this team has done an amazing job. So we have Stephanie Siegler from the Nevada State College. She was in charge of proposals and evaluations. John Starkey from University of Nevada, Las Vegas, who was the engagement coordinator. Kevin McVeigh from University of Nevada, Las Vegas, who was the event game coordinator. Sam Goodrich and Arlene Leon Guerrero, who we just met. Sam is from Nevada State College and Arlene is from University of Guam, and they were the awards and scholarship co-coordinators. Esther Herrera from University of Nevada, Las Vegas, who was our communication coordinator. Nancy Esposito, who was our orientation coordinator from the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. Megan Hollinger from University of Nevada, Las Vegas. She did evaluations and best of region. Maria Domingo from University of Nevada, Las Vegas did the networking session. Maria Aldova from University of Nevada, Las Vegas was our wellness coordinator, and Shante Durella from College of Southern Nevada was our community college engagement coordinator. So a huge thank you to everyone on the conference planning committee. If you see them around, see them around virtually, please just congratulate them on a really amazing conference so far. I know it's the end of day one. I've been really impressed with everything that they've put together. So thank you so much, conference committee. And that leads us to our 2022 conference. So if things go as planned, if people get vaccinated and the world slowly opens up, we're looking at having the 2022 Region 9 conference in Southern California. So exciting, the prospect of seeing each other in person. I know that's really exciting to me. This will be a little different than what we've done in the past. This is going to be a joint conference with CalCan, which is formerly the California Collaborative. So we're going to be having a CalCan NACADA joint conference in 2022. There will be most likely a virtual component with a possible in-person event in Southern California. And again, that's subject to change depending upon how the pandemic goes. The sponsoring campus is going to be California State University, Dominguez Hills. And that's all the information we have right now. So, if you're interested in learning about conference planning, if you want to be a co-chair, please reach out to me. I'm happy to talk to you about this opportunity. You can also, I'm sure, reach out to Nicole or Jesse, who can tell you about, the conference planning process. But this is kind of what we're looking at right now. We don't have a date yet. It will be sometime in the spring, so probably March or April. But looking at the joint CalCan NACADA conference for 2022. So something to look forward to in the new year. All right, so that brings us to our region goals. So every year we set region goals, and the 3 goals that we have this year in no order of importance are listed here. So our first goal is to revise the Region 9 operating principles. So that's in line with NACADA strategic goal number 6, engage in ongoing assessments in all facets of the organization. So the action item for that was to update our region operating principles, which has been completed. Right now, we're just waiting for the executive office to roll out their operating principles template, which should be coming out in May of 2021. So please stay tuned to your email, as we will be sending out updated operating principles for ratification coming in May 2021. The next goal that we have is to provide quality professional development opportunities for Region 9 members. And that's in line with NACADA strategic goal number 3, provide professional development opportunities that are responsive to the needs of advisors and advising administrators. And strategic goal number 4, foster inclusive practices within the association that respect the principle of equity and the diversity of advising professionals across the vast array of intersections of identity. And so to accomplish that goal, we set out to offer a minimum of 5 online engagement and professional development opportunities for members to share their experiences and learn from each other. And so for that, we've been offering the sessions to go, as well as the Region 9 talk story. So we have accomplished our goal of offering 5. Actually, we have a little bit more. So that's that goal. And our final goal is provide virtual opportunities for advisors to build community within the region to increase engagement in in-person conferences. And so that's also in line with strategic goals 3 and 4. And what we intended to do was use Zoom and other social media platforms to engage our membership. We know everyone is working from home, and we really miss, the human contact and getting that re-energized, at the NACADA conferences. So we created the Talk Story, which is an informal professional development opportunity. We also held a social hour, and we've also been trying to engage people more through social media. So those are the 3 things that we're really working for in 2021. Yeah, and we do welcome your feedback if you have other ideas. The region goals do tend to go from October to October. So if you're wondering like what the timeframe on this is. Okay, so region highlights. Do want to congratulate our emerging leader participants. So if you attended the orientation this morning, we heard from Maria Domingo. But I'd like to do a special shout out to them. We had a bunch of Region 9 members participating in the Emerging Leaders Program. The Emerging Leaders Program was created to encourage members from diverse groups to get involved in leadership opportunities within the organization, outfit participants with the skills and tools necessary to pursue elected and appointed leadership positions, increase the number of leaders from diverse groups, and encourage and assist members of populations who are underrepresented in the association's leadership to attend state, regional, or annual conferences. So every year, 10 emerging leaders and 10 mentors are selected for the 2-year program. And it was a really exciting year for Region 9 because we had 2 out of the 10 total ELPs coming from Region 9. So we had Maria Domingo from Cal State University, San Bernardino, and David Toe from San Diego State University selected as mentees for the 2020 to 2022 cohort. And we also had Andrea Harris from Pepperdine University and Jesse Poole from Nevada State College who are serving as mentors for 2020 through 2022. In the previous cohort, we had Alex Kunkel from Nevada State College who serves as a mentor from 2019 through 2021. And also Stephanie Kraft-Terry from the University of Hawaii at Manoa, serving as a mentor from 2019 through 2021. So again, if you're looking for ways to get involved, I really encourage you to take a look at the Emerging Leaders Program. Not only do you get that mentorship experience, there is also a financial component to that. So you do get a $2,000 stipend to assist you with travel to regional, national, and international conferences. Sessions to Go. So we wanted to highlight this as well. So Sessions to Go are a free online professional development opportunity open to all Region 9 members. So Sessions to Go was started in 2019 in response to member feedback indicating there was a need for more professional development. As we saw, in the beginning, Region 9 is really geographical diverse. We've got, California, Nevada, Hawaii, and then we also have Guam, American Samoa, and the Northern Mariana Islands. So, getting from wherever we are to some conferences on the East Coast may not be as simple, as it may seem. And so members really wanted to see more professional development opportunities available online. And so that's why Sessions to Go were created. So we've been going strong since 2019. Currently, we are accepting proposals for the 2021 year. Those are going to be closing on May 1st. But Sessions to Go are a free online professional development series that enable advisors to enhance their own professional development while fostering growth of NACADA members in Region 9. This is also contributing to an online professional development library. So all of these are available on the Region 9 website. You do need to log in to see them. So there is a registration button, but again, it is free and open to all Region 9 members. I really encourage you to consider submitting a proposal if you are interested. It's a great way to kind of get feedback if you're thinking of a conference proposal you have in mind, because we do give you feedback on your proposal and kind of help you develop that session. Most of the sessions are about 20 minutes, so they're really intended to be kind of quick professional development opportunities. You can watch them during your lunchtime. You can watch them if you want to get re-energized about your work, and just kind of give you that professional development without having to incur any additional cost. So again, Sessions to Go, they're available. They're free online through the Region 9 website. You just log in, look at the left-hand column menu bar, and then click on Sessions to Go. You can register. The sessions that I have posted are currently available online, and we do expect to have more sessions coming out. So encourage you to check them out. They're free, included with your membership, and also encourage you to submit proposals as that deadline is coming up on May 2nd. The next opportunity we have is our Region 9 Talk Story. So whereas Sessions to Go is more of a formal learning professional development opportunity through a webinar type format, the talk stories are really more of an informal networking professional development opportunity. So our talk stories are loosely moderated. They're led by our steering committee, and we typically will have some themes. So you can kind of see the themes that we have done in the past, and we have the themes that are upcoming. And we have set questions, but a lot of times they're really organic. So the members who join the talk story really may have questions about technology or certain aspects of these themes that they want to explore. These are really I think they're fun, just networking and professional development opportunities for the members. They typically last about an hour. And they're held kind of in the midday-ish. Typically we strive for 1 o'clock Pacific time, which is 10 or 11 o'clock Hawaii time. And I believe 6 or 7 a.m. Chamorro time. Yes. But yeah, I encourage you to check out our talk story sessions. The next one we have coming up is going to be on April 8th, and that's with Anthea Yugawa, and she's talking about self-care and your senses. So kind of an interesting concept. So looking at how to incorporate self-care practices using our 5 senses. So she's going to be talking about sight, smell, taste, touch, and hearing, and how that can help you just with overall self-care. So definitely encourage you to attend that as well. And to access these links, we do not record them, but if you do want to join them, just go to the Region 9 website on the left-hand menu bar again, click on the talk story, and you will have to log in just for the Zoom bombing thing. So log in there, and we hope to see you in April. And yeah, okay. Annual conference scholarships. So we do have annual conference scholarships coming up. The nomination application period is going to be May through January. And you can nominate yourself. So I encourage you, if you think that you meet the qualifications, please go ahead and nominate yourself, nominate others. I know that funding is especially tight right now at a lot of our institutions. So the annual conference scholarships will cover the cost of member registration at the annual conference for these 3 groups. So we have the graduate student scholarship. So the recipient must be a graduate student. We also have a presenter scholarship, so they must present, and an attendee scholarship. So keep an eye out, as those are going to be available May through January. Excuse me. And I really want to encourage you again, get involved. These are some of the ways that you can get involved on the region level as well as the national level. I think they're both great opportunities. So you can get involved with the region, the national organization, or both. At the region level, you can apply for scholarships and awards. There's a steering committee. You can volunteer for a conference. Depending upon how much time you have, there's really something for you. So, if you only have a couple of hours and you just kind of want to see what we're about, it may be worth your time to serve as an award or proposal reviewer. If you have more time available, you can commit to a monthly basis. Serving on the steering committee is great, but there's a lot of different opportunities and different ways to get involved. So I want to encourage you to look at that. And then on the national level, again, attending conference institutes or seminars, writing for the NACADA journal or writing a book review, participating in the Emerging Leaders Program, a lot of different opportunities for you. And if you have any questions, please just reach out to anyone on the steering committee, myself. You can reach out in the conference app, or you can always email us or find us offline later. Okay, so upcoming events. We have our talk story on April 8th. And all of these will be coming through you in email as well. But if you want to screenshot it because you're super excited, here's your chance. Sessions to go. Proposals are going to be due on May 1st. Global Advising Week, celebrating academic advising. That's going to be May 2nd through 8th, and a great time to wear your Charlie Nut pin if you purchased one of those. We also have our talk story, which is going to be getting involved with Region 9 in NACADA, and that's going to be June 16th. So if you are interested in running for any of the steering committee positions, Nicole Stella is going to be moderating that talk story. So a great chance to kind of pick her brain, pick the steering committee's brains who are there, and kind of see more about what it's like to get involved at various levels throughout the organization. Steering committee elections will then be held in July. And we have our annual conference. We're all keeping our fingers crossed that we'll see each other in Cincinnati, Ohio in October. So these are some of the things that we have coming up for you. Also want to encourage you, Tiffany. Tiffany's been moderating these. Promise I'd put these out there. Follow us. So connect with your NACADA family on social media. We love seeing what you're up to. This is a great way to kind of just get updates on what's happening within Region 9 and NACADA in general. We have the Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter pages, as well as our blog on WordPress there for you. I have a Kahoot game, but before we do that, does anyone have questions, comments, thoughts? You can unmute yourself if you have any questions. Oh, sorry, there's a question on how to access sessions to go. And that is on the NACADA website. Oh, and Mercedes put that in there. Okay. And then the Charlie Nut pin is link there as well. Okay, so if you all want to play, you're more than welcome to hang out. We have super exciting NACADA cash to give away. If not, thank you so much for joining us today. Really appreciate your support of Region 9. I do hope to see you throughout the rest, I guess today's done, but tomorrow on the social wall. Please post your pets on the social wall. We have a really fun event game that's happening as well. So I'm gonna put the Kahoot code thing in the chat, and I'm gonna share my screen for those of you who wanna play. Okay, if I can find my Kahoot. Okay, so yeah, so just go to Kahoot. Game pin is 4856236. And I'm gonna wait to see who wants to join us. And we are giving away NACADA cash.